Bert Show trolls, today is a day to celebrate. You got what you wanted. The weirdest way. Because isn't that the goal of a troll right there, is to get blocked?
That people take a lot of pride in it, oddly.
Yep.
You're weird, man.
Absolutely.
If that's you, you are jacked up. So
I hurt somebody so bad. I cut them to the core. I made them bleed with my words, and they blocked me.
yeah. Well, you guys got your win today. Yesterday, actually. So let me tell you my breaking point here. It was a couple of days ago. Cassie and Rebecca know how important it is to, interact with you guys. We love 99% of you guys.
That's important to mention, by the way, because a majority of our listeners on our social media platforms are very kind. They are very respectful. They can disagree. They show us so much love and support. It's why we were able to fulfill so many needs for so many deserving families. Like, that definitely should be highlighted.
I'm going to cover all that.
Okay.
All right. So, Cassie has said to us, look, if you guys have some time during the day from time to time, can you jump on Facebook and interact with Bert Show fam?
No.
Reluctantly, I listen to Cassie in this case, and we'll go on from time to time. I think some of us in here go on more than they should.
Are you looking at me?
I don't go on there.
You don't go on anymore?
I don't go on the Facebook page.
Okay.
I don't have a Facebook.
All right.
People tell us what people say on the Facebook page, which
Yes.
makes it really annoying.
That's even worse, man. You're not doing us any like at all.
Hey, I saw that they were saying X, Y, and Z and saying that you're a bad person and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, I didn't see that. But thank you for letting me know that they said that.
Then does it make you go to the page and look at it?
Yeah.
Look for
Yes.
it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's bait, right? That's troll bait. So, I did that, and every single time that I do that, and I don't do it weekly, but when I remember and I've got a couple of minutes, I'm like, all right, I don't want Cassie on my ass. So nobody wants that. So let's go
Chad does.
on the Facebook.
Hey, yo. Sorry, too much caffeine.
So let's go on and I'll interact and, hey, thanks for listening. Here's the comment. I'll comment on that, blah, 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 blah. Each and every time I go on there, certainly there is at least one troll that is taking a swing at one of us. And sometimes it's more than one. Sometimes it's a pile-on. And these aren't constructive criticisms. This isn't, I wish Bert would just stop talking about his new relationship. That's fine. Okay, I can deal with that. Not a problem. These are comments that are random and they somehow, some way think that they have some insight into our lives. And they specifically send a comment to cut and to affect the mental health of Bert Show fam, the people in this studio. And I just had it the other day. The last time that I went on there, I felt like every time that I went on, I was getting punched in the face. Anytime anybody goes on, there's one or two comments, and it's human nature, right? You can look at all the really nice comments and feel great about things, but it's the two a-holes that say something that is so mean that even when you want to shrug it off, it's hard to.
I hate that about myself, too.
Same.
I can't stand it.
Look,
You
it's
see all
human
those
nature.
beautiful comments, and that one nasty one can just...
Ruin your whole day.
So I just decided the other day, and this is really normally not like me, what I do is I surround myself with really super smart people that I really respect. So I rarely make a decision by myself and say, this is policy. This is a cabinet of people that advise me, and at the end of the day, I make the final decision. So when I did this, I was just fed up. That's it. I didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to debate it. I know Cassie will come back and go, it's really good to have back and forth with listeners sometime. I don't want to hear it. So after I got done reading some of the comments, and there have been times lately where people have come in here and I feel like, why are you even wasting your energy on that? I decided to shoot this off on our Facebook page yesterday, and this is new policy. So trolls, you get your win today. Here it is. An open letter to trolls, although it wasn't trolls. It was a bad word. And we all have one. Hey, an open letter to trolls and new Bert Show online policy. While I usually allow my staff to run their individual departments with little input because, frankly, they know more about their corners of the Bert Show than I do, I'm making a sweeping decision for the show that deals with social media comments. Turns out, social media can be a really nasty place. Who knew? Facebook specifically has become the cesspool of toxic comments designed to personally hurt members of the Bert Show. These are not constructive criticisms, which I'm, and this is in capital letters, totally and completely open to. At the end of the day, I am thirsty for constructive input. Without you guys, there is no us. Anywho, today I'm instructing Cassie and Rebecca to wield the block feature much more liberally to protect people I love and care about from personal attacks. I understand my philosophy on social media is fairly unique. I view our page as an online home. The same rules apply in my real home as they will online, if I let people in my home. If you came into my home I live in and verbally attacked me and my family or friends, you'd be kicked out and you wouldn't be invited back. Our page is a Bert Show house party where there are no invitations. Just a bunch of people showing up, wanting to have a good time, community, and all have something in common. If you get into a fist fight at a house party, you get the boot. Same rules apply here. Don't get it twisted. Opinions and constructive criticism are welcome, and 99% of you guys, quote unquote, get it. But for the 1% that hate listen, then find motivation in personally attacking members of the Bert Show or their families with the intention of affecting their mental health, you don't get that opportunity anymore. Personally, I think you're sad AF. I realize that any insult or personal hurt I would want to inflict on you can't possibly be as bad as the events in your life that turned you into the person that wakes up and says, how can I make someone sad today? Furthermore, if someone says something nasty about another Bert Show member and you endorse it by liking it or laughing it, you're going to be blocked too. This might really suck for a few of you. I already know your defense. Is the Bert Show really that sensitive that they can't take it? The few of you that this applies to will feel this is a win, and that is totally cool with me. That's a short-term toxic mentality, and you need some help. My win is making sure that in the long term, my family is protected. That's my win. I understand your temper tantrum because I'm eliminating your oxygen, which is hurt and hate. And I literally wrote this. Oh my God, I can't believe how good I feel writing this. For the rest of you guys, thank you so much for your loyalty, your dialogue, your strong opinions, and your respect. That's policy now, man. You go on to our Facebook page, you say something nasty, or you take a personal swipe at anybody in this studio or anybody on this staff. You have one shot at it. Make it really, really good. Make it really good. And if somebody likes it or laughs at it, that's the last time. And I think that's fair.
Thank you.
I'm in full support.
Amen.
Well,
I didn't think you guys would come in here and fight me on it.
Yeah, not at all. Not
Which is
at all.
actually
Like I saw it and I read it, and the only thing I wanted to do was just give you a hug.
And you did.
I did.
The people that I really feel tough for or bad about is Cassie and Rebecca that have to go out there, and it's their job to manage it. They are out there to connect to you guys. If you have a complaint, if there's something going on the podcast, it's not loading in the order that you want or whatever, or you just have interesting comments, they have to see it. So you got one shot at them. So you better take a really, really good one. But they have to do that every single day. And the fact of the matter is, it is human nature. You can only block so much of that out before it starts to affect you. And those days are over. This is our boundary. So go to whatever corner of the internet you have to be your troll, but it's not going to be the Bert Show Facebook page anymore.
Cheers to the year of boundaries in 2025.
Hey!
Baby.
The Bert Show.